Yo, morning guys and welcome back to Tim's Trades. Early morning market update, got my double espresso, got my greens, no rehearsing, let's just bang on to it. What I want to go through is Bitcoin, starting off with the macro there. I'm going to dive into ETH BTC and Bitcoin dominance, and then we'll have a wee squiz at some of the alts because there's definitely some narratives catching a bid. Real world assets have been long CTC for a while, and that's definitely caught a bid overnight. Before we do that guys, one way to get a good glance at what's going on is Banter Bubbles. BanterBubbles.com. If you've not seen it, it's fantastic visual representation of just kind of what's popping straight away. I like to bang on the filters, and you can just play around with the filter tabs up here. Basically, that will ping up this at the side. Guys, Mr. Ran, stick on real world assets, please, and I'll be a very happy man. But yeah, guys, there's loads of stuff going on here. Change the daily, hourly, yearly, whatever you like, and see what's pumping. And as you can see at the moment, there's kind of some mad coins going here. Yeah. Very nice. Anyway, well done, Mr. Banter Bubbles. It's good on a phone, although I don't think you can filter so well on a phone. You guys, let me know if you guys are updating on the phone, Mr. Rand. Thank you very much. Okay, back on the charts, guys. Bitcoin on the weekly. This is my go-to chart to just get us closer where we're at. Got the macro extension on the weekly, and BTC is stuck right on the 786 here. I think if it gets through here and can consolidate, I would like to see a move to 81 and then potentially a deeper correction. That's what, in the back of my head, what was going to come on. Or I've got this random thesis that we're not going to get a deeper correction. We're just going to get liquidations, just these flushes of leverage basically. We saw it the other day, a couple of days ago, and then just immediately gets bought back up again. So you're just going to have these volatile dumps and then bam, straight back up the next day. So you're fine if you're on spot. It's going to be risky if you're kind of over leveraged or you're too close to liquidation price, you know. But yeah, stuck here at 786. Let's zoom in a wee bit. Let's go down to the daily and see what we can see. You've got a wee bit of a rising wedge there, so the pressure is definitely to the upside, but it's just getting stuck. I would very much like to see a wee range build, and if we do get rejected here, I always said a while ago 56k would be a nice place. It seems like a big dump, but I'm not really giving this move up. If we even just drop a retrace from there to there, oh, that's not a fucking retrace, Tim, chill out. There to there. That wick just came perfectly down to the 328 there, and then bounce back up. So yeah, you've got to move through here. Yeah, I mean, it was just the 328 we got, guys. That was it basically. So coming down to 56k is still long-term bullish, 100%, you know. I certainly wouldn't be shitting the bed at that point. I'd be looking to see what alts did, and if they maybe get that final nice wee buy bid before we run into the halving here. CBTC's been going crazy, but yeah, better we just go a day at a time and watch what happens. Take the entries when we come. Yeah, it's this little almost rising wedge on the BTC daily. You can tell, you can see that with expanding volatility, that pressure is most definitely to the upside, you know. Let me see if I can zoom in and get any more shorter term, more logical targets. I mean, yeah, we can run this, because these wicks always give you right on the 0.5 was the upper bound of that. The 1-to-1 is 89. The 1.618, sorry, is 89. It's not too far away from that. 786 on the bands, and then you've got this 1-to-1 target at 77. And I guess these would be stepping stones on the way up, you know. Yeah, first area of interest would definitely be around about here. I would say 70.628. Anyway, we can keep an eye on Bitcoin. I'm more interested in what's going on with alts. Let's have a look at ETH BTC. That's definitely caught a wee move last night. We're on the weekly here, and you got this fresh drive of weekly bullish divergence. I mean, yeah, it's been trying and trying for this. Is a slow moving chart, guys. Let's go zooming into the daily. Sideways here, and you can see kind of it's like alts are basically grinding up behind Bitcoin. Bitcoin moves up, they are just grinding up behind them, and it seems to be definitely flipping from one narrative to the other. That's why I was interested in seeing Mr. Rand's bubbles on real world assets, because I was long CTC credit coin which is funding a lot of these real world assets, I believe, and that caught a really nice bid. And I thought, okay, so I wonder if some of the other stuff are going. There's nothing obvious on you've got this structural kind of areas of support here, which we're just kind of sitting on, going way back here to this dump and these previous spikes into that area. So I mean, this could be a sign of bottoming here. Definitely could be a sign of bottoming. What gives us a nice is my old faithful market cap kind of charts. We like to look over these. You know, we've been talking about these since the start of the year and how beautifully they've kind of just been coming up together, but and lagging, obviously total market cap running hard because Bitcoin ran hard. But what I was saying to my guys in my group is that although Bitcoin hit its all-time high, the total market cap's still got a lot of money to run before we get to the same amount of money that was in back in the top at 2021. We've still got to add on 20%. So still a pile of cash to go, and you know, so that gives me some idea that, you know, alts are going to really start to catch a bid. Even if Bitcoin just grinds up, we maybe don't see this kind of full rotation. And I wonder, are the guys that are buying the ETF, are they going to just suddenly sell? They're not going to sell. So the money in Bitcoin's not going to flow out and into alts. I think it's just going to, more people, smashing up my house, more people are just going to slowly get more confidence and add money, which will then potentially filter into the alts. They'll be looking for someone that's going to give them a bigger return, which is always alts, you know. And so this is what we're seeing this year. It's this kind of slow grind up, and maybe we get these occasional liquid flushes, get people out of leverage, because that happened, you know. Open interest dipped quite high on that flush on Tuesday, reset, and now we're away again, you know. So maybe we get this entirely different cycle this year. Maybe it just keeps going. I guess there'll be pullbacks, and it's trying to guess where these pullbacks are going to come, or these flushes are going to come. And it came at 69k, it came right on the all-time high. So maybe we get these same little flushes appearing at certain structural points. The all-time high for Bitcoin, maybe we get another one on the all-time high on total market cap, and for BTC it's for total 2 and total 3, it's these structural areas. So here ETH maybe pulls back a wee bit here, and then you get the alts pulling back, but they've still got a lot of money to add to them. We're 689 billion, we want to get up to 826 on total 3 before I would consider that. Bitcoin dominance coming down as we suspect, but it's sideways. It isn't really coming down, it's just chopping. You've got this beautiful, I saw it the other day, almost this ascending channel, and it doesn't look like it wants to stop to me. Let's stick it on. Just very roughly, you know, it's not going to be an excellent channel, but it's grinding up. That's just an uptrend. There's no sign of better if we put some horizontals on it and just look at structural points of interest going back. You got that obvious one there, and there's a big gap up to here. I mean, if I was looking at this as a price chart, you'd be thinking, okay, this is going to keep moving, and it's not going to stop till it gets up here. So Bitcoin dominance could run all the way to 58 before we see an alt season, and that's going to take a while. This is a weekly chart, you know. I don't think we can use things like divergences on Bitcoin dominance, but if you were to say that you got a weekly drive, a hidden bullish divergence here, you got the stochastic up and volatility kind of slowly oozing up there. Nothing's happening too fast. It's Bitcoin's just grinding its way up, alts are grinding their way up behind, and different narratives are catching a bit at different times, you know. And this is the key for me. What I'm doing is basically kind of exponentiating my bag by finding coins which are moving, which narrative's moving. It was AI, you know, it was gaming, and now what's next? This is the key question for me, and I'm just going to move always keep some money back, but just keep flipping from one to the next and growing my pot exponentially over time, you know. Yeah, in a nutshell, I think what's going to keep happening is BTC is going to keep moving up, and alts are going to keep moving up behind, guys, you know. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. If it was, guys, give us a like and subscribe, and yeah, tune in for the next one. Thank you.